Okay, thanks for reminding. Okay, children, please reply in chat when you just log into the website. You have to create account. You don't have to create account. If you have your Google account, you can use that credentials to log into the website. That will be easier.
So you have to click sign up.
Sorry?
We have to click sign up.
Yeah.
So to create the account.
You can create account even. Other than that, you can just click on sign in with Google. So then you can use your email credentials to log in. You don't have to create a separate account.
Okay, sir.
Everyone, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others, is there anyone who has issues?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So when I logged in using my Google account, it starts like, what will you be using the canvas for?
Yeah.
Should
So what
I
are the
pick
options there?
student, large company, personal, teacher, charity, small business?
Okay, you can select personal. So those options are asking to customize your interface according to your position, right? So it is better select personal.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Right, then shall we proceed? Okay. All right, children, this is just a website, only one website which provides online graphic design, right? So there are thousands of websites which are similar to this. This is one of easy and website with more options in the free version. So you can use this one to just to create a banner, poster, flyer, cover page, invitation, right? We can create any artwork or a graphic using the website, right? Okay, we're going to discuss how you can do that. Again, you can create presentations. See, presentations, social media events, videos. So all the features are there. So we'll discuss one by one. Right. So you can select these original sizes, right? If it is a resume, the size is given, right? A4. An A4 document you can create. Invitation, this is the default size. It's a square 14 cm, 14 cm. So like that, some general sizes are here. See, photo coverage, banner. If you select social media, then Facebook post, the original size for a Facebook post. Instagram story size is given. So WhatsApp status, the size is given. So like that, if you're gonna, if you are willing to create a social media publication, so then all the sizes are here, right? Right then. So children, for our practice, let's select an A4 sheet. So you can select A4. Other than that, you can give a custom size as well. See, custom size. You can click there. You can give a width and height. You can select millimeters, inches, centimeters, pixels, or anything, and you can give the size. Right. So like that, you can create the canvas first. The designing canvas. Let's go with the A4 document. Okay. Right. You can click create blank A4 document. Children, if you are here, I mean, you could open A4 sheet. Please give some feedback, right? I mean, just a chat or you can just talk, anything, right? So if not, I don't know how long I should wait.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right, children. Then these are templates. You can see in the left corner templates. You can select the template and edit that. Again, children, here these websites are commercial websites. So they are not allowing all the features or enabling all the features for the free versions. However, we can manage a design using the website. So here in this website, there are more free features. That is why I suggest or recommend this website for your designs. Right. See here, you can see the Pro mark. Free. See here, one of three. There are 3 templates. That means 3 pages there, right? One of 2 pages. And these are free ones, right? So this is Pro. So you can't use these Pro templates or Pro elements. So these are available only for the Pro version, the paid version. So don't use them. We can use all the free ones, right? So I'm not recommending to use these templates and edit. Then what you can do, just you can create your own design, okay? Right, children. So these are templates. Again, elements, you can click on elements. So there are elements like line, arrow, frame, shapes, paper, background, star, flowers, So I'm going to select background. See, when I select background, all these are backgrounds that I can use in my image, my poster. Right? Okay, everyone. So you can select any of these. Even some animations are also there, right? Right, children. So we're gonna create a poster. You can design that for any event that you wish. It's okay. However, you must use the elements here, right? So in that case, you can select any of this background and just get idea what you're gonna do. So in my case, for the example, I'm going to design a poster, let's say for the IT day in my subject area. IT day, medical faculty. You may have different events, right? So you can design a poster for such an event to try, right? To practice. Then just think about event or anything that what you're going to do. According to that, you can select the background, right? Always keep in mind that you must use only freely available backgrounds or elements. See? Only the free ones, okay? Again, children, listen everyone. Assume that you couldn't find a relevant or suitable background here. This is also free, right? Okay, so the background here, then what you can do, you can download an image and upload that here, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to search for image. Right, I'm going to download that. Save image as and save it. Right, Aaron, just find the image. Or you can choose the image from background as well, right? So after that, you can see uploads. In the left corner, you can see uploads. Select uploads. Upload media. And I'm going to upload that. See, it's uploading. It's okay. Then I can just click and add it to my canvas and apply that. And see transparency. So I'm going to make it somewhat transparent. Right. Again, I'm going to go for elements. And then find an image. Right, children. Then we can add text. Click text and see some designs also there. Free designs. You can select one from there if you wish. Right, children, you have a design poster, then we can share everything, right? So you can see everyone's one designs. So I want all of you to design a nice one, right? So don't take much time, but just use all the elements available. Just design a poster. You can choose any event. Just try designing, then only you can learn, right?
So how do you edit the photo?
Sorry, but I didn't hear you.
Hello?
Yes, you can ask. I didn't hear you earlier.
So how did you edit the photo?
Here, no, you can't do that. You can't edit photos here. We're gonna learn another website for
No.
that. You can't edit photos here, Buddha. We're gonna use another website for that. We're gonna learn that today. But here you can't edit any. You have to use the actual image. and by using that, you can make the design. You can't edit. We're gonna learn another website for that, right?
Sir, I put a photo this like this
Yeah.
from here. It goes and fills the background.
You can just click on the photo and reduce the size, right? Like here. And again, you can click this position, right? Click position and move that forward or top middle like that. Because every element that you're going to add into the canvas will be placed as layers, layer by layer, one layer on top of the other layer. So you can change the positions of these layers. You can move them forward or move them back. Take them forward or move them back. So for example, if I just select this and that's the position, see, click the position and I'm going to send it backward. Again, can move it forward like that. See, now it is there, but I can't see that. I have to send this backward. So like that, you can change the position. See, you can change size, right? Like here.
So when I try to change the size of the photo, the background also is moving with that photo, the background that I put.
can you repeat how to add the date?
Right, everyone. So if you want to change the color of a shape, the icon is appeared like here. You can click that and select the color. Okay, this is how I add the date. So it's just a text, right? You can select the text from here. Text style. If I just add this one, just click it, it will add to the canvas. Then you can double click and type. And that's all. You can add any element here, free ones, and you can edit them, right? Just double click and you can change the text. If not, you can just add a simple text like here, heading. Click here.
So from where do you get the shape?
You have to click on these elements. And then you can type shapes here. Shapes. Then press enter. All the shapes will be listed.
Okay, sir.
So without taking much time, we'll try to finish soon, right? So take another 5 minutes and try to complete your design. If you need any assistance, please, you can ask, right?
So how do you change the color and shape of the shape?
Okay, let me show you. Right, so you can add the shape, then select that. Here, you can select the color from here. Every time in most of the graphic designing interfaces, the color changing icon is shown with the color. So you can just press on the color and then change it, right? Just click it. You can add any colors here.
So how do you change the shape of the shape?
I actually what you have to do, just select a relevant shape. You can't change the shape. So you have to select one from shapes. See, you can find shapes here, or you can just type shapes. From there, you have to select the relevant shape. Other than that, you can't change the shape of it. From here, you can select any of these, right? Okay, run. Let's finish. Right. Right, okay, children. So now you can download this or save it, right? To save, you have to click on download. Now everyone try download. You're gonna see everyone's images. Download. Then from here, you can select JPG. Or if you have animations, then you have to select GIF, GIF. It's an animated image, GIF. You can select JPG. Everyone now try to download, right? Whatever you have designed, we'll see them. Click JPG. And then you can download. Click download. If you have used pro version available elements, then you will not be able to download them, right? So if so, you have to delete them, right? Save. Right, children, you can everyone now download. Now I'm going to share a link in chat, okay? Right. Now I just share a link in chat. So if you are using your mobile phone to log into Zoom and working with the computer, then find a way you can pass it to the computer. You can just WhatsApp that, right? You can log into your WhatsApp using the computer, WhatsApp web, and from that also you can take the link into your computer. Or you can email that into your email, right? So like that, however, you can pass this to your computer and just click on the link. Click on the link. And then when you just open the link, you can see this interface. All right, children, after that, you can see this plus sign here. Just click the plus sign. And you can type something as a topic. And here you can select image search. Sorry, not from upload. See, sorry, upload, right? And click on the button, you can select upload. And then you can upload your image here. And select publish. Again, I'll show you. Just click here, select, give a name, just a name, and click upload, and then publish your design, right? Children, I assume that I hope that you have designed some attractive posters. Okay, one is here. Thank you. Is it your design or you just use a template?
This is my design.
Very good, Pratha. Right, good.
Sir, can you repeat how to post this?
Right, children, others also please publish more. Because we have some other things to discuss, so we should not waste much time here. Okay, children, so let's move forward. You can just upload here. We'll see later. Right. So next, now you can. I think you can use shapes. Text, images, backgrounds. Right. Using those things, you can make a attractive design. So it's very easy to use the website. And similarly, if you go to home, you can develop presentations as well, right? Templates available. You can create any. So this is the next website you're going to use. That is pixlr.com. pixlr.com. You can see the website name here, pixlr. Just take a new tab and go to pixlr.com. Okay, children, now let's discuss this. So before that, you can download, I have uploaded some images in LMS. In the LMS, there is a folder called images. Just go to LMS and download that. Images, there are 3 images. You can download them before using the website. See, there are 3 images. You can just download the folder. Children, please reply. Could you download the folder? And again, are you there in this website?
So you create an account here.
No need. You don't have to log in, right? You can just use it. Children, please reply in chat when you're ready, because we are running out of time. Children, let's move forward. This one is just designing interface like the previous one. So here we are going to use Advanced Photo Editor. You can click on Advanced Photo Editor. Okay. Now you can use this editor to manipulate photos. That means edit photos. You can erase them, you can crop them, you can select and take only a part of it, right? So like that, you can manipulate the images. again, you can use this to enhance the image quality as well, right? So however, you have to open the image first. Just click on open image. Then you can select this image first. It is given in folder. Right. So now we're gonna learn the interface. Again, there are some areas that you must know clearly. One is this is called toolbox. All editing tools are here. And this is called option bar. When you select a tool, the relevant option will be displayed here in this options bar. According to the tool that you're going to select, the options will change. You can see that, right? Again, this is menu bar. File, edit image, like that. Other options available in these menus. And here you can see the navigator. You can use this to zoom in and zoom out the image. And this is the important one. This is called layer panel. Right, everyone? So in this layer panel, as I explained earlier, all the elements that you're going to add into the image. Okay, children. So we're going to use image enhancement features in this website. So you can go to adjustments. In adjustments, you can select all these are image quality enhancement tools, right? So one is brightness and contrast. You can click that. You can change the brightness and contrast as well. Then apply. Again, adjustments. So vibrance means the color depth. Can change the color depth. Like, see, if I reduce that, the color depth will be reduced. If you increase, the reddish color will improve, right? Apply. Then again, color balance. Highlight and shadows also an important tool. Levels. So you can just go to each tool. Right, everyone. So after that, you can download the image. Right. So to download, what you have to do, just go to File and Save. That's all. So click on Save. And you can increase the quality from here as well. Sorry, it's available in free version, right? So right, then click download. An image will be downloaded into your computer. So now we can try with the previous one. And you can see the color and exposure, those things. Using those editors, you can enhance the quality of an image, right? Okay, children, again going to show you another thing. So you can just these layers, right? I'm going to duplicate this layer. You can see duplicate. I just right click on the layer and click duplicate. It will give me a duplicate layer. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this hide invisible. Okay, however, now we can see in this layer panel, there are two layers, right? Two layers are there. And one is at the top of the other. So if you're going to change anything, right? If you're going to make any change for the image, now you can see, right? There are two images. See? This is the top layer, this is the bottom layer, right? I'm just going to select the top layer here and I'm going to change the vibrance and going to make it black and white. Again, going to increase the size. And now we are going to learn a tool here. That is the eraser. This is the eraser tool. And click on the eraser. From here, you can select the brush. This is the option bar. Select the brush and the size. Then I'm going to erase. Can increase the size more. You can use Control Z to undo the activities. So if you download this one, again, what you have to do, just go to File and Save. Right, children. Then you can download it. Okay. Okay, everyone, so I'm gonna do this quickly. So I think you could get the point how you can do it. So, however, you must practice. Other than that, it will not be possible to edit images, or it will not possible to learn, right? So you must always practice. So again, this will be a very useful tool that you can very easily edit the images. So again, you can edit images from here, and then you can upload them into a canva.com, and then you can use them in design, right? Right, everyone. Now going to use the other feature, that is photo editing. Okay. So now you can open the other two images. Before that, I'm going to open a new image. So you have to go to File, Open Image, and I'm going to open this image. Now see, the previous image is here and the new image is there, right? I'm going to remove the previous image from the interface. So what I can do, just click here and delete that. So, right, everyone. So I want all of you to stop enhance the previous image and now just open this image, right? What you have to do, just go to File, Open Image, and then select the image in the folder and then click Open. Quickly, everyone, please open this image. Everyone, please reply in chat when you're ready.
Okay, sir.
Right, now we're gonna learn few tools. This is Move tool, Arrange. So you can use that to move and change the size like that. You can just use this tool to arrange the elements or images here. Right, everyone. So we will learn the other tool. This is called Lasso tool. So you can use this tool to select some area from an image. So there are 4 options: free lasso, polygon lasso, magnetic lasso, like that. Right. So this free lasso is you can just freely select. Right. Deselect, you can press Ctrl D. You can select, and to deselect, press Ctrl D. Okay. Right. Again, this is polygon lasso. You can just click, and you can just select with straight lines like this. I'm just clicking, right? Complete. Ctrl D. So just try them. And then children, magnetic lasso. So this will automatically detect edges of the image. So we'll try with this one, magnetic lasso. We can try the previous ones later. Right now, everyone, just select lasso selection, lasso tool, and from there in the option bar, you can select magnetic lasso. This is what I'm going to do now. Just click in some point of the image and just remove the finger from the mouse point or the touchpad. Then you can just move the mouse very closer to the edge of the image, edge of the object, right? I'm not just touching it. I mean, I haven't pressed the mouse button. I'm just press only once and just moving very closer to the edge. So that will automatically select or detect the edge and select the area. Very slowly and close to the edge of the image. There can be misselections, so don't worry about them. We can remove them later. Just try to do a rough selection. But do it very smoothly. Right, Yura. Now you can see that I can't select the area between the girls here, the leg area, right? So, but you can use another tool to do that. So don't worry about that. There can be areas that you can't select. And again, there can be misselected areas. So don't worry about them. Just try to make a rough selection, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, others, everyone, please reply.
Okay, sir. Okay, children, now this is what you can do. You can use this navigator to zoom in and zoom out. Just zoom in the image and you can see what are the misselected areas. Then you can use this polygon or free lasso tool. And again, you can see mode, right? This is important. Add to selection and remove from selection. So here you can see I have mistakenly select some unwanted area, right? Now what I'm going to do, select remove from selection and use a tool and just draw and select the unwanted area like this. See? And in this place you can see, right? So I have select all these areas. So this one is very easy, polygon lasso. So I'm gonna add the selection and select, and I need to add those ones, right? See, like this. So children, just practice those. And using the navigator, you can navigate through the image. And here as well, right? So this is the very easiest tool. So I'm going to select add to selection. And from here, I'm going to select. See? And here, some additional area is selected. So remove from selection. And like this, we have to select the additional area, right? Complete. Here, I want to remove this area as well. So again, magnetic lasso will be the suitable one. And remove from selection because still that is in the selection. So I'm going to remove that from selection. Right. So I'm not going to use more time for selecting. It will take time initially, but at the end you can just have a very smooth selection. Okay. So children, after that you can just crop this out and insert in another image. So you can open the image, file, new image. Sorry, file, cancel, file, open image. I'm going to open this image. Select. This is what we have to do. Image. Sorry, I'm going to use the enhanced one, right? Okay, however. Edit, copy. After selecting the area, you can just go to edit, copy, and go to the next image. Edit, paste. Then using this arrange tool, move tool, can arrange it. Like this. Okay, children, so again, you can use then adjustment tools to make brightness and contrast and edit, right? To match with the other image. See? Again, children, going to introduce another tool. This is called clone tool. Again, keep in mind that always you have to select the relevant layer, right? If you're going to make some editing, you have to select the relevant layer always. Click. You can clone sometimes. This is clone tool. What you have to do, just click once, and then when you want to draw it, it will clone the place where you have clicked earlier.
So can you show it again?
So what you have to just select the relevant layer first, right? You have to select the relevant layer and then click on the area. Click. Then you can click and draw, right? Like this. Then after that, we can go to file. Similarly, save. And you can save the image, download. So now you know eraser, clone tool, then move tool and crop. So other tools also similar. You can just draw, right? So what you have to do, I'm not going to explain every tool now. So important things are always when you go to edit. So if I need to edit this image, the couple's image, then I have to select the layer here, right? Click the layer and then only I can select that. Sorry. Then only I can make editing. Right, children. So that is about editing images. Very easily you can edit images using the website. You don't need offline tools. The best offline tool is Photoshop and Corel Draw. Like that, there are several graphic designing tools, right? So if you open Photoshop, you can just download it with the cracked version because we are using cracked versions. So this is a advanced offline image editing, photo editing tool, Adobe Photoshop, right? You can see here also the the tools are same, right? Toolbox, options, layers. So if I open an image, same layer. See. Right, children. This is the interface again. You can very easily just click and see what happens. And again, videos are there, how to do editing, right? So if you are interested, you can just learn further. Okay, I'm just making aware these tools are available and how you can do it. But the website here, it is very easy, but features are limited, right? The options are limited. Okay, everyone. So those are things that I want to teach you today about graphic designing. Just a quick one. But however, what you have to do is just practice. If you are interested, you have to practice. Just do editing, manipulating images, enhancing images, and mixing images. You can do any, right? Again, you can just go to File, Open Image, then select image using this one. Select the entire image, right? I'm going to select like this. And go to Edit, Copy, and then you got to go to Paste. And after that, you can use eraser tool to erase. Again, children, as I explained earlier, you can duplicate the image, right? Layer. I'm going to right click here, duplicate. And a duplicate image will be here. Then I'm going to use it like this. I'm going to create another duplicate and use it here. Okay. So like that, you can do advanced editing using this simple tool as well, right? So right, everyone.
So this is free, sir.
Yes,
It's
yes,
a free without a trial.
no, it's free.
Free.
Yeah. You can just create an account and you can access more features. That's all. You can go to save and download, right? But I think there is a limitation that for a month you can download some amount. As I aware, so there's a limitation like that only. For a month, you can just download 10 or 15 images like that. There is a limitation. I actually not aware of that, but I think so. However, children, you can just do designs. It's okay, right? Right, everyone. So I'm going to stop from here today. So this is our last lecture, and in your entire time that you're gonna spend in the university, I don't think that we will meet again because there are no any other IT lectures for you in the faculty. So if some workshop or anything arranged, then we may, but so that depends, right? However, so this is the last time that we're gonna meet. So children, again, I'll share you a link. Right. Again, I'm going to share. Okay, you can access the link from the mobile phone as well. So children can access this Padlet. Right. Please take only few minutes and please share your thoughts about the time that we spend. I mean, the things that you learn and whether it is useful or you have a free comment, right? Your name and anything is not displayed here. All the comments will be anonymous comments. So you can say anything and it is visible to everyone, right? So any fault, any comment, appreciation, anything to be corrected, right? So any advice, right? Anything. All the advice is also welcome, right? So this is not a good method. Please follow this one like that. You can advise. It's okay. So children, with your comment, I'm also going to learn because you are medical students, and again, it's a challenge for me to teach you the things that you highly necessary. I mean, the things which are useful to you within the frame, right? Because we have a given frame, given subjects. Through that, I must arrange what are things that you're gonna learn, right? I mean, so like that, the PTP period and this lecture series and all the things, I always try to give you the useful things in ICT field, right? Okay. However, I want to know that whether those are effective and everything. Because your comment will be valuable, then I can arrange and adjust myself as well to teach the next batch better than you. I'm not saying better than you, but can improve, right? So children, please, I highly welcome your comments. So try to publish the thoughts of yours about the lecture series and all the time that you spend, right? Okay. Just take few minutes.
Right, everyone. Thank you very much for your valuable comments and compliments. Right. So we're gonna wind up now. Again, thank you for participating all the series, and again, I also enjoyed the time spent with you. Right, children. So I wish all the very best in all the future studies and being doctors after 4 or 5 years. I wish all of you to serve the country, serve the people, be people's doctors, right? Okay, everyone. So goodbye. Let's meet again someday, right? Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.